Hello and welcome to the last episode of Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. So let's go get set up to face off against the head boss. This is Miracle Matter. Miracle Matter is... This boss actually can be a little bit tricky. Oh, not what I wanted to do. So what Miracle Matter does, he transforms using all the power-ups that you could have used throughout the game, and you have to beat every one of the power-ups by sending it back at him. So if he's Cutter, like he's Cutter right here, you have to hit him back with a Cutter ability, or by spinning it either back at him, or you suck up the power and you throw it at him. Now once he explodes like that, I believe that means the power-up is done, and he can't transform into that one again. Now, the worst one... Now, he can do any... Be careful there. It's not necessarily a hard fight, but it can pose its challenge. The worst part, honestly, in this fight is when he transforms into electric. The electric portion is definitely the worst, because those are... Yep, here we go. When he shoots at his electric beams, they're pretty... They kind of follow you. And I really wish shooting all that back at him would have just dealt with that power-up right then and there, because I really... That's the one thing in the fight I really just don't look forward to. So that was bomb ability, that one's done. Spike, we're probably going to finish Spike, honestly. We hit him pretty hard with Spike the last time. See, now I actually have commentary. Oh god, electric again! I mean, your best bet is kind of just to stay in the corner and avoid. You know, like how we do with all of our life's problems. We just stand in the corner and kind of avoid them. But I think we should be done with electric and fire. I think we're done with fire too. Now we get to see ice, because for some reason that's one ability he didn't transform into. Come on. Okay, he has one more. What am I missing? Rock. And that's it. That is the Miracle Matter boss fight, which that might have been the best one. And you see, whenever you collect that last shard, it sparkled a lot. That shows that you've collected every single crystal shard up to the end. So we beat her. We sent out Dark Matter. We've collected all the crystal shards. But the game's not over. And this was the one thing that eluded me for so long. It took me years to get to the end. Because as far as I was concerned, you just beat Miracle Matter and that was it. That was the final boss fight. Okay, Kirby, where did you have that cell phone all this time? Kirby, you just hit yourself with your own car, dude. Like, I don't know how that's going to follow up with the insurance, but come on, man. Drive better. Or perk better. So, the last area, this is actually Area 7. This is World 7. Ripple Star is not the last area of the game. It's an area called Dark Star. In Dark Star, it's a very small area. Like, you don't actually have... You don't have anything else except for just a couple of rooms where you run and jump. And that was the only room, really. You come here, you get a maximum tomato, or if you have full health, you get an extra life. And once you jump to the end, King DD just sends you up, and there we face off the final boss of the game. In true Kirby fashion, kill God. So, all jokes aside, the final boss is 02. And I'm not too familiar with Kirby lore. I know Zero Two and the Dark Matter, they're in a lot of the earlier Kirby games. What you do here, you get a brand new ability you've never had. You get Crystal Shard and Ribbon ability. And all you have to do here, notice, I'm hitting him, but his health's not going down at all. But what you have to do is kind of dodge all those things and hit him in the eye. Eventually he'll flinch and you hit him in his little halo. So then he grows this like weird green tentacle thing and he just farts on you for a while. And then you just spam Ribbon ability or Crystal Shard ability, and notice now that I'm hitting him in his weird tentacle thing that, you know, is just casually farting at us, he's lost about half his health. And honest to God, of the boss soundtrack to this level is easily in my top 5 just favorite video game songs of all time. Like, it's up there. And I still remember the first time I ever got to this fight. Because that was when I was trying to get ready and do practice runs before I started recording. And I was able to get to the end and kind of see, and once I just heard the music, I was like, oh my god, this is great. Like, the music is amazing. Like, it's just very, very, very emotional sounding. Like, it sounds like you're in a final boss conflict. It's great. And that should be it. I thought this part was going to take me a lot longer, but no, that actually was pretty simple. And once you beat Zero Two, Dark Star starts doing this thing. Their eyes rolling back is just unsettling to me. It eventually explodes, and then let's wait for it to cut. And now you get to celebrate. You're done. I'm done with my first Let's Play, and you guys are done watching my first Let's Play. It's kind of bittersweet, because I remember when I did recordings of this back in the day, over a decade ago, it took me... Oh. That scene is always just kind of wholesome. It's definitely a wholesome scene. So now we get to watch the credits. But I definitely remember whenever I played this the first time when I recorded it, it took me, like I said, it took over a month for me to actually record this game. But here, now that I have like more freedom and I can store more video parts at a time, it took a day. I started this last night, and I recorded 6 parts last night, and I recorded the rest today. It's, you know, I feel like I'm getting almost a little emotional with this, but I don't know. Like, I never thought that I would have an opportunity to come back and try my hand at recording stuff again. And while this one I definitely know was a shaky part, I'm still proud of the fact that I was able to do it, and I did something that I wanted to, because there's plenty of things that, like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, but I never got around to doing them, and this is one that always kind of eluded me for the longest time. So it makes me just feel a little fulfilled, I guess, that I was actually able to come back and try my hand at this, that I was able to come and actually play this again, and record it for you guys. Like, for the very few of you that are watching, it's definitely appreciated, and I hope I can look back on this and just see kind of how much I've grown from this. But yeah, we are done. We did yet another 100%. That's my original one from all that time ago, but no, we are actually done. So I'm not sure what game I'll be playing next. I'm probably going to start recording a future project that'll run between stuff, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing next. So we'll see what happens in the future, but this has been EKI Butters, and thank y'all again for watching. I will see y'all in the next series.